flesh is a battle that all believers are involved in. We are in this battle, even if you've been a Christian for a long time or have an important position in the church, you must defeat the flesh. You've got to defeat the flesh. Because I believe there are too many believers that are involved in a battle for holiness and they struggle against sin. And many feel that battle is all external. And as we walk through this world, or we scroll across the TV channels, or walk through the halls of high school, or we sit in a business meeting, or we all sense the temptations that pull, temptations of wickedness that want to pull us apart. You might feel like the struggle with sin, the battle for sin, the battle for holiness is outside, but it's not. It's inside. And I said this last week, and I want you to share that the biggest battle that you have to win is to win the battle of self-control. That's the biggest battle you have. It's bigger than Satan. It's bigger than all the things that the world wants to pull at you. Your battle inside of you is the biggest warfare that you can have. It is a struggle against what the Bible calls the flesh. That's why Jesus, when he gave a call to the disciples, he read this in Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. If you want to follow me, read this or not, listen to it. Then Jesus said unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. You know what the key word is in this story, in this verse? The key word is the denying of the flesh. That's what's hard, denying what the flesh wants. Because there's a struggle inside of you, because no one wants to deny ourselves. That is why there's a struggle. You see, our flesh wants to sin. Even after you are born again, your flesh still desires to sin. It still wants to sin. And I want you to know something. Your spirit that has been born again, it struggles with the flesh. Because the Spirit of God because the Spirit of God wars against the flesh. It struggles against the desires that are contrary to the Spirit of God. And the Spirit is contrary to the sinful nature of our flesh. And they are in conflict with each other so that you do not do what you want. Because your flesh is saying, no, let's sin. Let's lie, let's cheat, let's yell, let's scream, let's holler, let's do everything. Because it doesn't want to obey the Spirit of God that's in your life. I've been reading, watching these Spiritual Man. Crazy stuff in there. I mean, when I say crazy, great stuff. And I didn't realize how much, I've really been getting into it and reading it in the mornings and studying about the flesh and what it wants to do and why I can't control some things that I don't want to do. I get stuck on that phrase where Paul said, the things I do, I don't want to do, and things I don't want to do, I do. And sometimes I want my flesh to justify my actions because of that. Well, Paul did it, and there's not a problem with me. But it is a problem with me. And I don't want to do that. And so